Hello boys and girls, 3-Ball Josh here. So once upon a time I was heading to this girl's house. I had just gotten off of work. I was tired and exhausted and it was late and everything. So instead of trying to go out to dinner, I decided, hey, let's just go to the drive-thru at a local fast food joint and grab some, grab a bite to eat. So I called her up and asked her what she wanted. And she said that she was in the mood for some chicken nuggets. And I was thinking to myself, some chicken nuggets does sound pretty good right now. I haven't had some chicken nuggets in a while, so what the heck? So I hit up this local fast food joint right by her house. And apparently chicken nuggets are really popular that night, because when I placed my order, I went up, paid at the first window, got to the second window. They were out. They told me to pull up to the yellow line and they'll bring it out to my car. I'm thinking, cool, no problem. So, and apparently the truck behind me, they wanted some chicken nuggets too, because they ended up pulling up right behind my car. And they're waiting. Now, first, it's no big deal. Everybody's had to pull up to the yellow line and wait, once or twice in their life. Whatever. But the problem was, now that there were two cars pulled up, it kind of put a stall on everybody else behind us. And there was a few people that actually got out of their cars and went up to the truck behind me. Why they went to them and not me, since I'm the front car, I don't know. But they ended up going to the truck behind me and telling them to pull forward a little bit so they can get their food and skedaddle. Now, I have my window down, I'm just chilling out and everything. And the guy in the truck behind me yells up to me, he's like, hey, pull forward a little bit, so we can get these guys through. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I pulled forward, as much as I could. But apparently that wasn't enough. And he told me I need to pull forward more. I said, I can't pull forward more because I'm waiting on my chicken nuggets. If I pull forward anymore, they can't get to my window. And then he says something to the effect of, well, if one more person comes up to my truck, because at this point, there's been like 3 people come up to his truck telling him to pull forward. He says, if one more person comes up to my truck, I'm coming out there and kicking your ass. Now, boys and girls, I don't condone violence. I don't say that violence is the answer, okay? Now, this was a very rough day. I had a really rough day. You ever have those days at work when you're kind of debating as to whether or not you want to quit or go out with a bang and get fired? It was one of those kinds of days. So I was already in a bad mood. And now I've got Johnny Jagoff behind me threatening to kick my ass over some chicken nuggets. Again, I'm not saying violence is the answer, okay? And I always try to get out of a physical confrontation whenever possible. However, if it comes down to it, I will defend myself. There's no sense in being bullied all the time, And sometimes you get pushed to the point where, you will have to defend yourself. It happens. And in those instances, it is okay to defend yourself. It didn't get to that point just yet, but I'm telling them, dude, I don't know what I said, dude, I don't know what your problem is, but you need to chill out, all right? As soon as I get my nuggets, I'm out of here. And he kept going on and on and on, threatening to come up here and kick my ass. Now, at this point, I was really tempted to just kind of step out of my car, lean up against it, smoking a cigarette, and say something to the effect of, I'll be your Huckleberry. Because I just watched Tombstone, the day before, so I had Doc Holliday quotes going through my head all day, But while I'm not a violent guy, if you're going to come up to me in the drive-thru, I will stab you in the face in front of your wife and children over some chicken nuggets. Do you want that? Seriously, that's just ridiculous. And I tell him, I was like, dude, if you really want to come up here and kick my ass over some chicken nuggets, you're more than welcome to. If not, then you just sit, wait, and tell everybody else that they need to hold their horses, and we can get on with our lives. Just wanted to share this little story with you. want to let you know I'm back. I'm be doing a lot more videos, a lot more often. I've been getting people bugging me about you doing the old restaurant etiquette videos. So I've got a lot more of them coming up. Stay tuned, because this summer I'm going to be making a rap video. You heard. And I've got a bunch of potentially exciting stuff coming up in my life, as well as on the internets. So stay tuned. Once this stuff starts unfolding, I'll let you know. If I wasn't 3 Ball Josh, I'd wish I was.